And good morning. It is Saturday, May 22nd, day 22 of my AT2021. All right, so got everything all packed up. AT is right behind me. And I just crossed through that big water crossing. Campsite was on the other side. So I've got 1 full liter plus a 700 milliliter right here. First water source is in about 3.1. And a couple of good, reliable water sources along the way, so I'm not going to fill up with anything more. It's going to be a 9.5 mile day to Eagle's Nest Shelter. And Lollipop Man already left. And AT Positive and Ballpark are still wrapping things up in the camp. Ballpark kind of wrenched his knee yesterday, so they were thinking about doing about 5 miles and then somebody slack packing them the rest of the way into Hamburg. So I'm not sure how they're going to do that. If they're going to change their plans, because they were kind of like talking about changing their plans and doing that 5 miles and then just going into Hamburg and then slack packing another day. Lollipop Man did 23 miles yesterday. He plans on going all the way into Hamburg today. He said last night he was looking for a place to stay. And I told him, I was doing that before. There's a frog. Okay, I was going to try to take a picture of the frog, but I lost him after I turned off the camera. Anyway, Lollipop Man, I told him, go ahead and make a phone call as soon as you can and tell him that you're a hiker. He should be able to get in, because that's what I did. The internet said they were full, but I still got a spot. All right, so I'm going to get off of here. Got another water crossing here. And the buggies are out. Alrighty. So I've been about 500 feet in elevation gain in the last half mile. That was a steep climb out of there. I saw a couple of section hikers, one with an Australian Shepherd, and they pointed out a AT trail marker on the ground, so I just took a picture of that. Whew. That's quite a climb. It's very muggy out this morning. When I was in my tent, wrapping up everything, packing it all, and changing out of what I wear at night to what I wear during the day, I was starting to feel like I was in a sauna. I think it's supposed to be about 90 degrees today. And they did say that the humidity would be up there. So, about 7 o'clock, a little bit after 7 o'clock. Just about 25 or so feet from the trail, there's a little stealth campsite. That's where I've come from. That's where I'm going. Okay, so I'm filtering some water. Pretty sure that's poison ivy that it's right next to. It just seems to be all over up in this area. But I just got done getting my water from that little spring. That's what that sign says, but I don't know whether or not if I can get it without getting in the muck again. I gotta cross all that muck. Yeah, you can barely see it. Yeah, so it was quite a ways down here to get it and through all the muck. But when you need water, you need water. So finish filling up that 1 liter, and then I'll probably get 700 milliliters more. Maybe a tad bit more than that, but I don't know. So 3.1 already, not bad. Okay, the trail came through there, and right here on the tree was a sign to go down there to the spring and follow the blue blazes. Wasn't too bad. Kind of mucky, but it is what it is. I guess we're going that way. And here is a marker. Site of Fort Dietrich Snyder, a lookout post to warn of the approach of enemies in the French and Indian War. The Historical Society of Berks County. Actually got relocated. So, don't know if it was in the wrong spot before or if this really isn't the right spot, because I don't know if this can be a really big lookout. I don't know. 1755 though. Got some history in them thar hills. Alright, let's get hiking. Okay, so saw this Blue Blaze Trail and saw an American flag over here. Decided to come check out what this is. It's not all about just hiking. Sometimes it's interesting seeing different things. Erected in 1933 in honor of H.F. Rentscheller, M.D. by the Blue Mountain Eagle Claiming Club in appreciation of his service and extending the Appalachian Trail from the Lehigh to the Susquehanna. Cool. Okay, so I usually don't like to do a double log area, and this area right here was pretty gooey. This one seems pretty good. So, take a sip. And again, with more of the freaking poison ivy. Really? God, is there a spot never around poison ivy? Oh. Alright. Try not to touch the nasty stuff. Should have come out. I came out up there. I had to walk down the road. Don't ask me where I got off, but thank goodness for good hooks. I'm back on trail. I was thinking about that road right there is actually Appalachian Trail Road. I was actually thinking about just cruising along it. Sure, you know, what the terrain would have been like. Just try to get back over to the trail. So, back on trail now. nice. I don't know how far it is to the spring though. But definitely a doable area. I wish we would have had those sitting logs where we were at Hurtline. I believe this is the trail. So just took gut hooks in 5 miles in 4 hours, and that's with stopping once to rest my feet and eat one of those protein cookie things by Quest, and walking down to that spring, the Mucky spring, and getting some more water, and then those couple of markers. And then, of course, I'm kind of getting lost on that one area. It took me a little bit. And I've got 4.5 roughly miles to go. And there's quite a bit of a rocky section back there. I'm hoping it stays like this. A little bit of rocks I can deal with. Bigger rocks slow me down. Try to go real cautious. To see. It is very hot and humid. I only have seen the thru hikers from this morning. Lollipop Man left before me, and then there was like 4 guys and 2 girls that came into the Hurt line about 8 o'clock last night. They went about 1/10 of a mile further on and found the tent pads and camped down over there. But yeah, they all passed me. So basically the only thing that I've seen is some day hikers, because it's Saturday. People are out for the day. There was, I think, a couple of section hikers. Gonna do like one more day or something like that. But I have not seen AT positive or ballpark. Don't know if they were going to get off of that big 4-lane road or if they were going to push on with the slack packing. I don't know. Haven't heard nothing. Haven't seen nothing. Alright, I'm going to get off of here. Another goopy crossing here. I could either go up there and over the log. I'm going to try to get through on these very, very spiky rocks. So I was trying to think of a name for today's video. Quagmire, maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up the definition and see if that's exactly correct. Definitely been a lot of gooey spots. At least 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, probably about 6 of them. And we really haven't had any rain in a week. So, this is what's fun. I don't know if you can see that web, but that's what's usually in between all these trees. This is the eagle's nest shelter. There's probably 1, 2, maybe 3, maybe another one up there. 4 tent sites. Maybe another one right in there. Just came back from the privy. Crossed the piped water on the way in. The problem is this is 0.3 away from the trail. So that's like a half a mile. Very, very secluded. Absolutely nobody here. I'm gonna sit down, see about relaxing for a little bit, figure out where I'm gonna set up my tent at. There it is. One crock, one hat. Place to set up stuff over there. Picnic table, big fire pit ring. And let's see, Blue Ridge Eagle Climbing Club, 1916. And I'll go ahead and sign that.